do you have sort of like aftercare practices or anything that you do to sort of gird yourself up for that kind of thing?
Do you know what? I didn't, because I never really took my mental health very seriously.
Okay.
It was just one of those things where I was like, okay, it's done. Shake it off.
Okay.
Move on. Like, brave face. That's it. Happy face. Even after I would like go backstage and like I would suck it in. I'm a big fan of suppressing stuff. A huge fan. A huge fan. Even like getting diagnosed with PTSD last year, but it took 2 years for me to literally have a nervous breakdown for it to come up.
Bless you. Okay.
So for acts like that, I've taught myself to, you're at a show, you've got face, you've got a face on. Right. Can't cry with a face on.
Which is a double-edged sword, isn't it?
Exactly. It really is. But then it is nice. When I did do it at the Cocoa Butter Club, I remember finishing the act and I literally went backstage and just sobbed. But I didn't feel bad about it because I felt like I was in a safe space to be able to do that.
Right, exactly.
While we're on the subject of mental health, Lily, how has that journey for you intersected with your creativity and your art? Are there ways in which the performance has empowered your mental health or detracted from it?
A mixture of both. Definitely a mixture of both. I think it's so difficult because finding cabaret and burlesque and drag boosted my mental health in a sense of understanding who I am. I didn't come out till I was 25. So I always knew that at the time I thought I was bisexual, and I knew from a very young age. But it was in your head, you're like, oh no, it's a phase, because that's what they tell you. It's a phase, isn't it? Yeah, it's difficult because mental health wise, it helped because it allowed me to become who I am and realize who I really am, and made me realize how much I was hiding from. But at the same time, because I didn't go to university till I was 25, like at that point, before I went to uni, I was engaged to a cis man.
Wow, a whole other life.
I was working, it was literally on it. I was working as a receptionist and we were engaged. And it was to the point where I was putting fresh cut flowers in the bathroom and we had display towels. Because that's...
Oh boy, that is a whole other life.
Right? Isn't that what heteros do? You just like put display towels.
Straight culture.
I was like, okay, this is what happens. This is what you do. So I kind of played the role because that's all I knew how to do. And also, since I had mental health issues from a very, very young age, I would always put on a mask. Always. Every day from when I was 12. And I would say to myself every day, I was like, today I'm going to be happy. And then the next day, today I'm going to be bemused.
Okay.
So I would practice bemused. Uninterested today. Today I'm just bored. I'm tired today. And I would practice different things, even though inside I was like plotting ways to kill myself.
So young as well for that to be your experience.
But it didn't really click then. So it was just like one of those things where, like, yes, being part of like the drag thing, I was still putting on masks. And my career meant so much to me because I decided that, like, because I was going to be married if I hadn't left and gone to uni and like joined the theatre circus. And because I had an opportunity at such a late age of like what I thought was late, I just kept putting masks on. So it didn't, in some ways, because I was really grateful that I had a career. And also I convinced myself in my head that because I was getting such great response with Lilly and like winning that award in 2015, when I'd only really been doing stuff for like about a year and a half, I was like, obviously Lily's better. Lilly is better as a character. She's more fun. People love her. Her makeup's great. She's fierce. Because obviously on stage, like, I still at that point hated stripping. But then when you're on stage, it's too fucking late. So
I mean, fair play, yeah. True.
It's too late. So you can either take off your clothes and be shit, which isn't an option for me, or you go on stage and you fucking slay it, which is what I decided to do every time. Doesn't mean I liked it, and I don't have any confidence, but it's all acting, isn't it? It's all a face. it's great on one side, and it really helps with my mental health in the sense of giving me the confidence and allowing me to accept my body. But then at the same time, Lilly masked my true disgust for who I am as I call it, pedestrian. I was nothing. I was nothing without this character. Despite the fact that this character is me, and this character came from me, all performers have got like some kind of thing that they're overcome. They're either like alcoholics, or they do drugs, or there's always something that then gets to a point where you're just like, I don't know. We've all got mental health problems. It's all one of it's one of the three. It's always
yep.